Let's get this thing going.
Check 1, 2.
The Hip Hop Study Hall podcast with DJ Eakin starts now.
About hip hop.
Do you think that now, like, the younger cats, and maybe it's because it's moving so fast, there's so many records coming out every day, that they're not really understanding the history that and the doors that groups like crews like yourself, you and the Dipset, had to break down for them to even be where they are right now?
Oh yeah, for sure. The youngsters don't. A lot of the youngsters don't fully know what's going on. They don't fully know the history of the culture, the history of hip hop. It's not even with just with Dipset. It's with so many other artists that come before them. Has to do with a lot of different things, especially the internet and having these smartphones and having everything at the touch of your finger. Before the smartphone and the internet, the music was something that you had to get in tune with. You had to get the Source magazine, you had to get the Double L magazine, you had to actually go to the store to buy the CD. Like it was something to be a part of. So the history was part of the lesson when you was getting the music. Right now, it just moves so fast that history is not part of the lesson. It's the streaming. Like what's the next hottest thing? So, we need to hip them on what's going on. So my sister had asked little kid about 6 years old if she knew who Jim Jones was, and her reply was like, yeah, the dude from the Migos record. That's crazy.
Wow. but you know what though, in that same sense though, look at how many times that they hear samples though too, right? And they almost offended when you tell them, do you know where this record came from? And they almost like, man, they need to get off Sweetie record. They mess Sweetie, you know what I'm saying? Not understanding. Me and you done seen like 2 or 3 people on that sample.
Yes, we even did that sample.
Right. So when you hear that, man, but you know what I like about what you're doing as well too is you don't seem offended when like Migos will be like, yo, Unc, pull up. Like you ain't offended by it. You like, yo, this is family. I want to rock with y'all. I want to, and I think, does that keep you fresh as well too, what's going on out here? Because you actually are still, you going out and finding out what's really going on in the game. You ain't just sitting back hoping that the internet, that you can read something from a website.
Hold on 1 second. Why would I get offended? You dig? There's only one way to stay in the game, and it's to stay in the game, and me coming to a medium with the younger generation is all we can do. Us have this experience that I have, and there was never nobody like me when I was coming up for me. So I always like to give back us to the knowledge. You heard? I ain't trying to preach to nobody, but I just want to tell you a couple things that might pop up along your journey to success that you might can avoid if you just listen a little bit. That's about it, man. You know what I mean? Like I get upset when I see OGs in the game, so-called, when they don't shed the light to the generation that's coming behind us. You know what I mean? So
you seem like one of the artists to me, in a major way. You've understood that this culture that we have is way bigger than the music. You understand? And by that, I mean, like, let's look at what you guys have done with fashion. Look at how you made your way into TV. You really let people into your life to see a lot more of you than the average person, but you've touched all these different things, and even what you're talking about you working on now. How important is that for the new artist to understand?
Yeah, I mean, there's 90% business, 10% talent. You need the 10% talent to get the 90% business. That's the most important thing they should always understand. Without that talent, you're not going to get the business. But once you got that talent, please understand your business, or you won't make it too far in this industry.
Man, I think right there kind of sums up the Jim Jones movement and everything, man. Yo, it's your man DJ Eakin right here at Hip Hop Study Hall. I don't want you, not anybody, not your friends or anybody that you care about, to miss any of the dope stuff that's happening here at Hip Hop Study Hall, all right? So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button like now, make it happen, all right? So you can stay in the know.